What's up, guys? It's Rich, back with another video for you guys today. Once again, I want to say thank you for all the support and love you guys have been showing on the channel for the last few videos on Escape From Tarkov. I appreciate it so much. And if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like, if not a dislike. And if you want to see some future Escape From Tarkov videos, make sure you drop a sub on the channel. All right, so today we're going to be talking about one of the, I'd say, most important factors of Escape From Tarkov, and that's scavs, or AI. However we refer to them. They are one of the most important, and I would say also in the same sentence, broken mechanics in Escape From Tarkov. There are many ways to cheat the system, but Escape From Tarkov utilizes scavs as a methods to just keep the map more alive and add more combat to it and a little bit more risk to your gameplay. But today I want to talk about how to utilize those scavs much more efficiently and better, and avoid dying to them in the most efficient way and effective way possible. So when playing against scavs, you'll notice that a lot of times you can just kill them really easily. They'll act really stupidly, and sometimes they'll act like absolute aimbot units and turn around, spin bot you, and one tap you in the head. Scavs are very just different from each one I experience. A lot of the time they are just very dumb and basic, but I do notice that sometimes you'll just get broken or tapped in the chest by a broken scav, where one bullet will hit you but it'll register as 3, or they'll just spin bot you and hit you in the head before you can even react. And there's also all kinds of different types of AI in the game. You have scavs, which are the basic ones, then you have rogues, you have raiders, and you have the bosses around the game as well. And each one is, harder, definitely. Rogues and raiders are extremely hard. Rogues are almost impossible, in my opinion. Raiders are killable. Rogues are impossible. Bosses, they just keep getting harder after every bug fix or whatnot. So each one of those has its own level of difficulty. You got to cheat the system for a lot of them, bosses specifically, and rogues, not raiders. Raiders, you can actually play smart and easily kill them, but rogues and bosses are just absolutely broken. But I want to focus mainly talking today about how you can benefit from killing scavs, how to kill scavs effectively, and the XP gains you're getting from them. When playing against scavs, what you'll notice is a lot of times they act very dumb, especially when you're at nighttime or with you're out of range of them, for example. But there is situations in the game, such as the ones presented, that they will see you and engage you from whatever range you're at, okay? When that happens, the biggest thing you want to be aware of, okay? What I want to talk about is how to engage these scavs. Scavs that are aware of your position, scavs that are not dumb, and scavs that really, you can take this into any scav encounter. I mean, there are scavs that are just plain and basic, but make sure you're aware of this, especially if you're a new player. This might be really helpful information for you. When you're playing a scav, don't ever repeat that same angle. Scavs have a broken mechanic where they will stay focused on that same angle, and they will wait for you to, they will let you repeat another angle, but they will lock you onto your head if you repeat that same angle. It is an absolutely broken mechanic in the game. So let's say I'm on a right hand peak and I lean over to the right, for example. I will get up and I will shoot at a scav, for example, and then I miss, I don't kill him, whatnot. I go back, I reload my gun, then I repeat that same angle. He will be target locked onto that same angle and be able to get an easier shot on me. So that's a quick way to get one tapped in the head by a scav and lose all of your gear, which you don't want to do. So to avoid that, the easiest thing, which I talked about in my last video of PvP guides, when you engage a scav and you make a right hand peek, you take the shots. If you miss, unpeak and re-engage from a different angle. Use this against players as well. It's really effective. It's in terms of just, changing and breaking line of sight and getting a better angle on the enemy. But scavs, which have such a broken aim mechanic, unlike players, can sometimes human error, can miss, and or if they're not trained or whatnot, scavs will automatically target onto you and will hit you with some of the nuttiest shots you've ever seen. So break line of sight. If you get targeted by a scav, do not re-engage that same angle. You can definitely re-engage and move around. Okay, the number 2 thing I want to talk about is aim for headshots. You get a XP multiplier when killing scavs and hitting them in the head. Okay, so killing scavs is really good for XP, especially if you're trying to XP farm. If you're like stuck on some quests and you're trying to relax and do something different for the day and you still want to gain some XP, don't avoid scavs. If you can, go ahead and kill them, definitely go for it and go for headshots. 1, you conserve ammo. 2, you get a boost in XP. It's definitely a benefit to go for headshots on scavs. It automatically drops them. Most of the time, I don't see them wearing any head armor, and if they do, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect them. Your bullet will most likely go through it. But also, if you do see head or a helmet on, don't aim for the top of the forehead. Aim for like the bottom half of their face. It's very straightforward. Put a bullet right through there, and then they will fall, and that's that bonus XP you're getting. So aim for headshots. Definitely don't waste ammo going for body shots unless you have like a quest or something like that. Like I just had a daily quest that was kill 50 scavs with body shots, and I would get like 50,000 XP, something like that, some crazy amount of XP. And that was a different situation, right? I did that. That wasn't a problem at all. But most of the time, you want to be going for headshots with scav gameplay. The last thing I want to talk about is how to utilize scavs to your advantage when trying to figure out where other players are. A lot of times I will go ahead and use a big brain moment. A lot of people don't think about this. I will leave scavs alive for a little bit if I need to. For example, I run into dorms, right? And I know there's scavs in 2-story or in the courtyard area, for example, right? And I know that I'm one of the first players there, and there's still the potential of other players showing up on the scene. I will leave those scavs alive because other players will either run up and they will get engaged by those scavs, or they will shoot and kill those scavs, and those will be dead indicators to me that somebody's around and somebody's here. So using scavs, utilizing them to give you informational awareness and informational knowledge about what's going on around you, about other players, is huge. So don't forsake that just because you see a scav immediately. And if they're no threat to you right away and you think you can use them to get some more information, leave them. For example, I'll see them walking from 3 to 2-story, let him. So I'll go loot 3-story while that scav goes and walks into 2-story. And if I hear gunshots and gunfire there, boom, I know somebody's in 2-story. That's an easy way to be able to tell and utilize scavs for informational knowledge. So make sure you utilize that in your gameplay. Be smart about it. Don't leave them all alive, because then you'll end up, getting screwed over and getting shot anyway by the scavs. But if you can utilize them correctly, this is a really powerful mechanic that you can utilize to become a really good PvPer. So I know a really short video, guys, but that about wraps it up. I just wanted to give you some good, helpful information about how to utilize scavs and Escape from Tarkov. I'll probably put a video out of rogues, raiders, and bosses. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you drop a sub and stay tuned for stuff like that. I know this is like much more basic knowledge that a lot of players may have who play from Escape from Tarkov, but there are new guns. There's new ones always coming in. So if you guys do enjoy this video, once again, guys, drop a like. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Peace out.